Remember those kids with coats? Well, there was one in particular who caught my eye. His name was Al. He was having a lot of trouble in the classroom he was in, and so we discussed with the teachers and we decided he should come into my room. He was an amazing kid. He had the most infectious smile. But Al had a very uncertain future and a very difficult road ahead. When Dan was traded to the Seattle Mariners, we decided it was time to move and start a family of our own. And over the years, we did stay in touch with Al. In fact, we moved in 1994, June of 1994, and Al came to visit for the first time in July. Now we have 4 children of our own, and we cannot believe that our oldest, Sophia, is starting to look at colleges. We're really excited for her, but we are also nervous about what lays ahead for her after she graduates. We all know it is not an easy time to find a job, especially for young people. But it's even harder if you don't have the chance to go to college, and if you don't have the connections to help you land a job. So, we're really excited about something that's going on here in Seattle called Year Up. Year Up, with the support of United Way, is a year-long program that is helping kids get education that they need and the connections that they need through internships. Mentors and volunteers are playing a huge part in this program. It's aimed at 18 to 24-year-olds, and the staff and the participants do not call this a training program, they call it a movement. I would like you to meet a recent participant of that program, Marquez Taylor.
Hi, my name is Marquez Taylor, and I'm here to tell you my story. What you should know is that I did not plan on being here. 5 years ago, I had plans on going to college and playing D1 football, but life took another turn. I attended 9 different high schools throughout the Seattle Public School District, and gangs became an increasing influence in my life. I made some bad decisions that would devastate my college dreams and alter my future plans. With 5 months to go before graduation, I committed a crime and was sent to juvie. I got my high school diploma while in the juvenile justice system, and I still graduated on time. But I had help to get me through. My mother, right there, pushed me to get an education, and my mentor gave me the opportunity to use him as a resource. He helped me understand the difference between good and bad decisions and always pushed me to do my best. When I was released from juvie, I worked as a painter on 2nd Avenue for Urban Artworks. Have you guys ever painted a wall in a construction zone? Well, it's not so fun. You get dust in your eyes, paint on all your clothes, and you only get paid minimum wage. So Year Up offices are right across the street from this construction site, and I saw young people like myself dressed professionally, and it caught my eye. I decided to ask what this Year Up thing was all about. My mom and my mentor, Chris, pushed me to apply. I also have a little brother named Myson, and it's very important to me that I'm a role model for him. Year Up seemed like a good way to be that role model. Year Up staff welcomed me and my colleagues, and we began our professional journeys. Starting Year Up, things weren't easy. I had a hard time code switching and fitting into a professional environment. I needed to step it up and focus on the positive. I faced the world with the felony on my back and with the same mindset that I will not be accepted. I had to face the music. There's a professional conduct system, and I was down to 5 points. And once you get down to 0, then you fire yourself. And honestly, I wasn't any motivated to try any harder. Then 2 things happened. A friend and colleague in Year Up challenged me to get with the program or to simply leave. She told me how hard the other students were working, how hard the instructors were working to teach us the material, and how since this is a nonprofit, stop wasting their money. This was a big wake-up call. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do, and it's just part of being a professional. The other thing that happened was that my stepdad passed away. He was the only father figure I ever had, and it made me realize the responsibility I have to take care of my mom and my little brother. Now that my little brother's father has passed away, it is up to me to show him how a man should act in this world. I believe that is the heart of a mentor, To want someone else's life to be better than your life was, not by force, but by love. I had to focus. I improved my habits and took on the role of a professional. I am now in my internship at PopCap Games as a help desk analyst. They're the people behind super popular online games like Bejeweled or Zoom Blitz. I take my job seriously, and I want to leave a legacy here so other interns can have the same learning experience that I'm having. I earned this internship. I am now a mentor for my little brother, and I'm showing him every day what it means to be a professional. The staff at Year Up believes in me, and I now believe in myself. When I graduate from Year Up in August, I would like to continue working at PopCap Games. I would also like to continue my education and get my bachelor's in psychology. I feel like I'm on course. I am the change I see in my community, and I want to help others change their lives too. I want to leave a legacy. Thank you for listening.
Congratulations, Marquez. You are an incredible role model for my children. And I love seeing people like you who are motivated to make those hard choices to do the right thing and influence the people around you who care about you. You are going to have a very bright future. And I can't help but think about my Al. And Al visited us every summer after we moved out to Seattle, and he really became a part of our family. When he turned 18, he had made some bad choices in Minnesota, so we invited him to move out to Seattle and finish his degree out here. He did it. He came, he worked so hard, and he finished his degree, and he got his GED. We were so proud of Al, but that's where we hit a roadblock. Because Al didn't know exactly what he wanted to do next, and we weren't exactly sure how to help him. And I cannot help but think how perfect Year Up would have been for Al. It would have been his next step. Al moved back to Minnesota, but I know had Year Up been around then, he would still be here and he would be working and doing a fantastic job like Marquez. What it takes is the community coming together in smart ways to really have an impact on a life. It's the teachers, the community colleges, the staff, and the businesses all coming together with a common focus to create opportunities that would not have existed otherwise. If we merge all of that energy and all those good intentions together, we can do anything.